Hello everyone, and welcome to today's video. Have you ever watched a show that just made you feel so cozy that it inspired you? Well, I was watching Poirot the other morning and I decided I wanted to bring the English country to my guest room without spending a lot of money. I wanted it to have cozy vibes, like you were invited to stay the night in a cottage in the English country. So I poured myself a cup of tea and gathered all of the English items in my storage closet that would work for my guest room. This Union Jack flag belonged to my late aunt, so it's special to me, and I decided to use it as a mini tablecloth for this dresser. I topped it off with a doily and this gorgeous pitcher and bowl set that I got from an antique store for $20. I hung up this picture of Westminster Abbey, and I thrifted this for $1. It reminded me of the Tudor roses that you see all over England. These little embroidered flowers were only $3 at a garage sale, and they just look so charming in the room. I purchased this gorgeous cottage piece of art from online. It was only $25, and these swans were only 50 cents at a garage sale. My favorite work of art that I got at an antique store is this gorgeous, seaside cliff painting. It's got two gentlemen on the top of the cliff that are in Victorian dress, so perfect for English country vibes. And you know I love a good banner, so of course I had to hang up my banner in here. These two little art pieces of London scenes also belonged to my late aunt, and so they're just extra special hanging up here on the wall. I had this black wooden wall decor in storage for so long. I didn't know what to do with it. I thought if I hung up a picture in front of it, it would look a lot better, and I put this garland over top, and I really like the way that this looks. But my favorite work of art in here is my son's amazing painting. This is just so gorgeous. It ties perfectly in this room. He is just so talented, and I could not be more proud. On the bedside table, I have this beautiful lamp. It's from Amazon. I'll link it down below. And I added a teacup, of course, and I wanted to add some flowers on the bedside. So I thought this vase would be absolutely perfect. Thank you so much to Decovlog for gifting me this absolutely gorgeous vase. It looks like it is made out of fabric, like a little fabric sack. I think this is so beautiful. It's high quality, it's thick, it's very well made, and I am just so excited to incorporate this into my home. I feel like I could use this even for utensils. Look how good this looks with utensils in it. I might be doing this in the future, but for today I'm going to use it in my guest room with some flowers. They also kindly gifted me this beautiful 3-piece set that have different shapes, very clean line, minimalistic. It's just decor that could really go with everything, but you know me, I love to dress things up, so I had an idea for these 3. I went ahead and got some flowers from Trader Joe's. I put some flowers in these, and just to make it extra romantic, I decided to tie some ribbons around these as well. These look so pretty on my dining room table. Thank you again to Decovlog for sending these to me, and if you want to get any of these vases that I showed you, there is a special 20% off discount code, and I will put that in the description below. My mom is going to be visiting our house very soon, and I just love the idea of having fresh flowers on the bedside table in a guest room. I just think it is so traditional yet romantic, and I just love that idea. So I am so happy to put this vase in the guest room. On the wooden chair in the corner, I put this chunky, like muted mustard blanket and this William Morris print pillow. And because 3 art pieces on the wall just isn't enough, and because I love a gallery wall, I decided to make a mini gallery wall for the room. It was looking a little bit weird, so I decided it needed like a pop of color or something, and so I decided to put a Wedgwood plate in this place, and the pops of color did the trick. I think it looks so good. I put this oil lamp up here to give it a cozy vibe, and of course it can't be an English country room without having some Beatrix Potter, so I put this book here and these 2 little figurines. And keeping up with the British theme, I have a little Mr. Toad doll here from The Wind in the Willows and an English country house book, as well as a Beatrix Potter treasury of stories. The curtains that I have hung up are technically French country, but I still think they tie in nicely. On the bed, I got this duvet that I thrifted. It's the Shabby Chic brand. It has like a antique white on this side and then white on the other side. I decided to use the more antique looking side. And then this Laura Ashley blanket I thrifted as well, and I think the mixed patterns look so good in here. I dug through my linen closet and just pulled out what I had. I decided to put these green velvet pillows out and this beautiful embroidered bird pillow. And with that, my guest room refresh is complete. I love the way it looks in here. I would love to stay in here if I was a guest. It's cozy, but it's not too cluttered. It's just got that English charm that I love so much. After decorating my cozy room, I decided to make a cozy dinner. I cut up a whole chicken and cleaned and dried it, and I added a ton of seasoning to this. I just used what I had. I think it was a little bit of Cajun seasoning, a little bit of lemon pepper, a little bit of ranch, just mixed it all together with olive oil and just kind of rubbed it in like a marinade. And I made sure to get it on both sides. I usually use gloves for this, but I was out of gloves, so you gotta do what you gotta do. After the chicken was all seasoned, I added a chopped lemon and a chopped onion. The onion really helps the chicken stay moist while it's cooking. Bakes in a 400-degree oven for 40 to 50 minutes until it reaches 165. I had to pause before I added this into the oven because I forgot to add the cloves of garlic. Once the chicken was done, I put the lid on and let it rest for 10 minutes. And then I removed the chicken and the lemon so I could start on my mushroom sauce. The sauce is really so easy. You don't have to add seasoning because it's already in there from the chicken. I just added the mushrooms and let this simmer for like 10 minutes, and then I added in a little dollop of garlic cream cheese. You can use regular cream cheese. I just whisked this up until it was fully incorporated, and then you have your sauce. I just use shallow bowls and just spoon this sauce over the chicken. It tastes so good. Thank you so much for watching. It really means so much to me to have such a sweet audience. I will see you all in the next one. Bye.